It doesn't matter what other people think. You need to take care of yourself and enjoy life.
Deciding to have plastic surgery is definitely a journey. You always start out with simple things like diet, exercise. I looked into having simple procedures such as, I think it's called smart lipo. Looked into having that done. And then definitely continued on to looking into plastic surgery. And just the results that I would gain from having the plastic surgery is what made me decide to have it.
When I first came here, I was overweight. I weighed like 200 pounds.
I always I have for so many years, feel like really shame on myself. I'm not really happy with myself.
I'm down to losing 105 pounds.
Even a little overweight. People tend to look at you a little different.
I had a lot of sun damage from growing up in Wyoming on a ranch. I had some deep wrinkles and sunspots and that kind of thing. And when I looked in the mirror, the outside wasn't matching up with the age I felt on the inside. And so I thought, well, if I can do something to maybe brighten that up a bit, you know, my appearance without changing things much, that appealed to me.
I could make music with my arms. So my wings, I call them my wings. And it was pretty funny. And so I was able to have them done, and I'm very grateful because it does make a big difference mentally.
I've wanted to have my breast enhancement for a long time, and so everyone was really excited for me. My family was very supportive, my friends were very supportive. They had questions and concerns because they wanted to make sure that I went to a good doctor, and so that's why I chose Dr. Henry, because I needed to have somebody who had won awards, somebody who had great reviews. I know a lot of her patients. I was able to speak with them, talk about their, tremendous experiences that they had with Dr. Henry. And just coming into her office and meeting Janelle and all the ladies here, they're so friendly and they just really let you know you're going to be taken care of.
My daughter actually brought it up to have the enhancement, and she has talked to me about it before. And she says, I'm tired of being a 12-year-old boy. And since it runs in the family, I said, go for it, And it was an important time, so I'm glad she had it done. And I'm glad she had it done by Kim Henry, to tell you the truth.
I do get people ask me why I would get procedures done. I'm naturally beautiful. There's people that say, oh, you don't need it. But I have had self-conscious feelings. And whether they stem from childhood or whether they stem from society or just from my own mind, they were there and they needed to be taken care of. For me to enjoy my shopping, my honeymoons, my husband, my life. And so that was pretty much my drive. I felt like if I wanted to have this procedure done for my sake and for my self-esteem and my beauty, why not?
Self-esteem wise, it helped me a lot. I applied for a couple of different jobs that I wouldn't have never applied for. And it just made me feel like I can do pretty much anything.
Definitely. I've had 3 children. And so within having my plastic surgery, I feel, I wear a uniform, so my uniform fits better at work. My clothes just to go out, I feel sexier. And just being a mom, I'm just happy with who I am now.
It really does give you confidence. It kind of made me feel like Superwoman a little bit. You just look nice. You want to dress nice, you want to fix your hair, you want to go get your hair done. It just makes you feel good.
I did not want to have a major surgery. Again, I just wanted something that would refresh my look, and that is why I chose laser resurfacing. And I'm very, very pleased with the outcome. I think Dr. Henry did an exceptional job. I could not be happier.
Yes, I'm really glad to do it. Yeah, it makes me feel more happy, more confident.
I recently just got married. And so my husband has been enjoying the procedure very much. We had a honeymoon in Kauai, so I was in a bathing suit a lot of the time. And with the enhancement, I just felt beautiful. So there was no need for a cover-up or anything like that. Photos, I was well in them, wanting them, and it just felt really good to be beautiful and have my husband adore me and not, and not so much have any self-conscious about it. So that was really wonderful.
It helps my confidence and just my demeanor. It's nice to fly because I can sit in a chair and I'm comfortable. My clothing fit differently. She did a fantastic procedure on me, and the procedure also went down towards my waist. So it's very freeing and very well worth it, having the procedure done.
So overwhelming because there's so many things. Like, I couldn't go in BB. I couldn't go in there and buy a pair of pants. I got on BB right now. So, you know, it makes a lot of difference in your clothes and the way they fit and the way they feel when you put them on. It just helps you out a lot.
After I had my surgery, the first time I got a new outfit, it was so amazing because it's what I always wanted, what I always worked for, and I could never achieve on my own.
To people who are worried about getting a procedure done because of what people might say, generally nobody notices. I mean, Dr. Henry is going to do such a wonderful job on you. Nobody's going to come up to you and be like, wow, your nose job, you know, is really obvious. Or, you know, generally nobody's really going to notice. And if they do, it's nobody's going to say anything except for how much better you look, or how tremendous you look, or, oh, what have you done? You've enhanced in some way. Your skin looks great. You look more awake. They don't really know. They can't really pinpoint it. They just know that you look better. You know, maybe you're using a new face cream or just got a haircut. They can't really pinpoint it, you know? And sometimes you think, well, it's going to be really obvious. I'm going from a small A to a huge C. Everyone's going to know. But in all reality, they're not thinking, oh, you know, anything bad. They're just thinking how much more beautiful you look.
And this is the highest compliment, I think, to Dr. Henry, is they will look at me and they, you know, they have kind of a puzzled look on their face and they'll say, wow, Claire, you look really rested, or you look really good, or have you been on vacation or something? They don't look at me and say, have you had something done? They just think, wow, you look great.
Plastic surgery is definitely life-changing, and that's why it's most important to do your research and choose the best out there, such as Dr. Henry, because it is a life-changing event and you want to be happy with your results.
Oh, I'm just saying that she's a great doctor. She's a very great doctor, very great person. She's always for you, and she's always worried about what you need and exactly what you need and what results you're expecting, and she's trying to do the best for you to make you feel happy and confident.
She delivers. She is authentic. She will tell you very candidly what to expect, what she can do, and what's not going to happen.
Dr. Henry is priceless. Dr. Henry is embracing. She makes you think that you're her only patient because she is there for all your needs, and especially her staff. They cater to you. I did my research. I looked into a lot of doctors, and there's nobody like Dr. Henry.
Oh, the staff is wonderful. I love Janelle. She is so personable. She calls you on your appointment day to remind you of everything, well, the day before, to remind you of everything that you need to do, what don't do. And afterwards, they're so attentive. Her staff is absolutely wonderful. They're wonderful.
I would recommend Dr. Henry to somebody because I had the best experience with her. Out of the other doctors that I've seen and didn't get procedures from them, thank gosh, they ran me in like cattle, shooing paperwork at you. There's no smiles, there's no friendly ladies. And I had very bad experiences. When I came to Dr. Henry, she made me feel like I was just floating on a cloud, you know? Everything was gonna be fine. She gave me all the information I needed, answered all of my questions. I was able to get a hold of her or her staff 24 hours a day. She offered free facials, consultations, and just really made me feel beautiful from the inside out, and just let me know she can enhance that for me in the proper ways.
I just feel safer when you know somebody and respect them, you know, and know their history. And it makes a difference in your healing, and also you feel more comfortable in the procedure. And her whole staff has made us feel really comfortable.
I couldn't be happier with my choice. Dr. Henry is very good at about explaining exactly what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. There's no surprises, and I really appreciate that about her. And everyone in her office, her staff is, well, I can't say enough about them. Make just feel very at home and very comfortable.
I picked Dr. Henry because she was not the typical surgeon. Every other surgeon that I had gone into, which was maybe 4 or more, they were just egotistical, kind of very stereotypical. But when I saw Dr. Henry, my heart warmed. She was just very accepting, like I said, embracing, and priceless.
I feel that way too. Like, why wait so long to do it? Just if you're not happy with something, you just have to do it.
I'm a happy person by my nature's that way. So this is just icing on the cake.